A man was arrested by security officers on an airplane, not because he was a criminal, but because he hadn't eaten the in-flight meal. The officers assumed he was smuggling drugs. Over the course of a nearly 20-hour flight, he didn't take a single bite of the meal. Surely, they thought, it must be because he was trying to avoid defecating. The police believed John had hidden drugs inside his body, but John insisted they were wrong. He questioned why his not eating the meal meant he must be guilty. The police, unable to explain, decided to take him to the hospital for an examination. The doctor reported that John's stomach was filled with unidentified objects, but the doctor had no idea what they were, only that they were definitely not food. To determine if it was drugs, they would have to wait for John to use the bathroom. The police then took John to a hotel, where, according to the law, they had the right to detain him for up to 7 days. If nothing was found after that time, he would be released without charges. A psychologist was brought in, asking John why, if he wasn't hiding drugs, he wouldn't eat or use the bathroom. John explained that he suffered from severe constipation and simply couldn't go. He then passed gas, causing the psychologist to flee in disgust. Soon, a photograph was slipped under the door. It was a family photo of John with his loved ones. It turns out the drug kingpin knew that John was being held by the police, and to protect his family, John had become even more determined to hold it in. By the 5th day, John was delirious, but the police remained convinced he was hiding drugs inside his body. They applied for a 3-day extension to hold him. This extended time was too much for John. That day, the police added a laxative to his food, and under its effect, he accidentally expelled the drugs. Luckily, the police didn't notice. Later, when the officers went to the bathroom, John took the drugs and poured them into their water. When they returned and drank, they quickly passed out. John took the opportunity to rush into the bathroom, expelled all the drugs, and hid them inside the TV. On the last day, the police received a call from their superiors instructing them to release John. After hanging up, John mocked the officers. By then, he had no drugs left inside him. Enraged, the officers struck him, and to their surprise, John defecated right in front of them. The police eagerly searched for the drugs but found nothing after a long search. John, meanwhile, watched them, smirking with disdain. In the end, John was released without charges and sent to the hospital for treatment.